All right. Hello. Welcome to this overview of books I've read with the same cover model. I'm Olivia, your new favorite resource for book recommendations you can easily screenshot, and you're watching Random Olive Reads. So, who in the world is Floyd? Well, apparently, actor and model Connor Floyd has been spotted on a great many historical romance book covers. He's been a stock photography model, and lots of these photos from PeriodImages.com have been used for the book covers of historical romances. The folks over at the Historical Romance Society Discord server have been compiling a huge list of books featuring Floyd. Right now, I think the Google spreadsheet is up to 120 something books, and there's also a Goodreads list if you want to follow along and figure out which books you want to read. Well, I'm just going to recap the books that I've already uh, read with Floyd on the cover, and they're going to be featured in alphabetical order by author last name. First up is An Improper Christmas by Amy Rose Bennett. It's basically a smutty novella. A young lady catches her fiance with another woman and runs away from a house party. She ends up riding in a carriage with a notorious rake and then spends the night in his home. It's a quick and smutty story with a nice little change of heart for our rake. Next up is Patience for Christmas by Grace Burrows. It is a standalone novella, but it's also found inside the One Holiday Season anthology. So this one's not quite as smutty as the other one, but still fun to read. Patience is a newspaper advice columnist in a friendly rivalry with another paper's advice columnist. So her publisher has suggested that she challenge the other writer with some sort of competition that answers readers' questions. It turns out, though, that the rival columnist is actually the publisher himself wanting to increase newspaper sales and also wanting to spend more time with the lady. Next up is Duke for Hire by Nicola Davidson. It is a standalone smutty novella originally published in the Duke I'd Like to F anthology. This book is also available on Kindle Unlimited. This one's another quick and steamy, like absolutely full steam novella. We have a vicar's daughter and total spinster who just wants to get ravished. So she hires the local duke with a bit of a reputation to do the job. They proceed to have a month-long tryst and basically try all the things. Then we have One Night with an Earl by Tina Gabrielle, which is book one of the Daring Ladies series. We start strong here right at a brothel where Anna is trying to lose her virginity before her 30th birthday. Ruined by family scandal a decade prior, Anna now works as a chaperone to a young lady making her debut into society. She seeks one night of pleasure and has the brothel madam help her. Now we have Oliver, who is a newly inherited earl after the death of his father and brother, both of whom were irresponsible and kind of gross. And he's at the brothel with his brother's friends. And of course, Anna and Oliver are instantly attracted and proceed with the tryst for the night. Later, Anna finds Oliver at her house to court her charge, and also that his family is the one who ruined hers. There's so much potential angst and drama here with the intertwined families, plus, Anna's been hiding her identity from the world. Now, I know at some point the lies will catch up to her, but in the meantime, the development of the romance is absolutely delightful. Then we have Sins of a Duke by Stacey Reed, which is book three of the Scandalous House of Caledon series. We have a revenge trope here. One duke is mad at another duke because he thinks that the other man is responsible for his sister's death. So he sets out to seduce and ruin that guy's sister, but he falls in love instead. So these revenge stories always go wrong by falling in love instead. A new release, Taming the Rake by Erica Ridley, is book two of the Lords in Love series. We have Gladys, who is a wallflower at the Merrywell Matchmaking Festival for the fourth time and needs to find a marriage match before her dowry is taken away by her parents and given to her delightful younger sister. She finds herself kissed in a garden and she expected a proposal from the handsome gentleman, but he never shows up. And it turns out she was spotted in a disheveled state, So now she's publicly ruined, her family cuts her off, and she has to survive on her own. 5 years later, she returns to Merrywell to find the man who ruined her and seek revenge. But he's a lot less rakish than he seemed before, and Gladys is, of course, at risk of falling in love. I really enjoyed Gladys's transformation to a confident woman and the development of her relationship with the guy who ruined her. What's fun here is you can see the Floyd on the cover compared to the previous book. We've like bleached his hair out. It's amazing what a little photo editing can do for book covers. And then finally, we just have a little bit of a hand grasp of Floyd here, in which Margot Halifax earns her shocking reputation by Alexandra Vasti. It's a novella, which is book one of the Halifax Hellion series. This book is available for free on the author's website. So Margot is a scandalous young lady known for causing trouble with her twin sister. When her twin is eloped with a much older man, Margot seeks out the calm and steady Henry, who is her brother's friend, to assist in chasing her down. Of course, Henry's been in love with Margot for forever, so he knows it's a bad idea to be in close proximity to her, but he goes anyway. This one's a steamy little road trip romance that's a quick read, and I definitely recommend this one. There's more Floyds on my to be read list. So there's Forever Your Rogue by Erin Langston. This one's a new release on Kindle Unlimited that gets tons of rave reviews. So definitely looking forward to read that one. The Duke of Desire by Darcy Burke. Althea's Awakening by Maggie Sims is an upcoming release. And then A Study in Seduction by Nina Lane. So, tons more Floyds to check out on the Goodreads list there. And if you're interested in chatting all about Floyd, you can join the Historical Romance Society's Discord server. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll link all the books in the description box. Like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos. And you can follow me on Instagram at Random Olive.